welcome to the McDonald Campus Send-Off. I'm Valérie Ossa, Associate Dean of Student Affairs for the McDonald Campus. With me, I have a few people that will be members of my panel to welcome you and inform you on your arrival to our beautiful campus. So I have Dr. Laura Whitebull from McDonald Office of Graduate Studies. I have Danielle Hodgson, representing Student Services. And we have an undergraduate student who is the president of the McDonald Campus Student Society, Daphne, who will be happy to answer questions from all the students. So welcome. And we will have a message of welcome from our Dean, Anya Geitman.
Hello, my name is Anya Geitman. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences at McGill University. And on behalf of the entire faculty, I wish you a warm welcome to McDonald Campus. You're getting ready to move to Montreal or to move to the West Island of Montreal to and or near McDonald Campus. And we are so excited that you're coming. You'll see that McGill has a lot to offer, but especially our campus is a jewel. First of all, it has a lot of green space, so great areas to be outside, to enjoy the waterfront or the arboretum, or even stop by the farm. Secondly, we have wonderful staff. Not only the professors who are truly dedicated to what they're doing, teaching you, but also our support staff who are going to help you to get settled, to answer your questions, and you will find that it's going to be really easy to find answers to your questions. We will be here to help you. Thirdly, and I think most excitingly for you, this is truly a new chapter in your life. And the academic part of it is truly important, but you know what is even more important? Getting to know your new peers, your colleagues, the other students in class. You will see that this new chapter in your life is not only learning and studying and do your best, but getting to know the people that might actually end up being your friends for the rest of your life. This is truly exciting. And the students at McDonald Campus are particularly dedicated, they're passionate, they're creative, and you will find it really easy to get to know each other. And in order to do so, I invite you to be that person who reaches out to somebody else and introduces themselves. That can be really easy. Maybe when you line up to get your lunch, or maybe when you get up after the lecture, just talk to that other person sitting next to you or in the row behind you and introduce yourself and ask where they're from. And that is how the network is created. So I really hope that your beginning in September at McDonald Campus will be wonderful. And we wish you a very good transition period. And we encourage your parents to reach out to you and ask you how things are going in the first weeks. Looking forward to seeing you at McDonald Campus.
All right. So thank you, Dean Geitman. I will share my screen with you. We have a little presentation overlooking the great activities that you will have when you arrive on McDonald Campus. So as you see here, we have a beautiful aerial view of our campus. So we do have a wonderful location on the island of Montreal, where we'll be very happy to welcome you all. McDonald Campus is home to about 2,000 students, about 1,300 undergraduate, the rest being research at the master's, PhD, or postdoc level. We do have a waterfront property, so great opportunities for everyone to mingle on beautiful sceneries. And we do have relatively smaller class sizes when you compare to the McGill downtown campus. So it makes for a quaint environment for everybody to learn in. So the Faculty of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences focuses on food, health, nature resources, while worrying about the environment in all of those aspects. We do have the Morgan Arboretum, the McDonald Campus Farm, and the Horticultural Research Center on our campus, which gives our students great opportunities to see the entire spectrum from the farm to the fork. I invite everybody to visit our McDonald webpage on the McGill.ca webpage for a virtual visit. We have a wonderful video taking you to all the spots on campus. So please visit that site just to familiarize yourself with the campus. We know that you're coming from all over the world, and we do have statistics at McGill and for our McDonald campus on where you come from. So for sure, majority from Canada, but from everywhere else in the world. So we do have a quite diverse student population, which makes it super interesting for all of our students. The McDonald campus is located about 40 minutes drive or shuttle trajectory between the two campuses, so 36 kilometers. And we do offer the shuttle service that allows students to be on both campuses for taking courses on both campuses. So you are not stranded. In the event that the shuttle is not available, there's also a commuter train or a city bus that allows you to go back and forth between the two locations. So McDonald campus is a community because we're a smaller group, only 2,000 maximum. We get to know all of our students rather well, and we have a very vibrant community where everybody is there to help everyone. We are a very applied campus with a lot of opportunities for hands-on learning. Most of our classes have a lab component or field visit component, allowing all our students to truly learn by doing. Our campus is located in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, so at the western tip of the island of Montreal, where that sense of community is preserved in a quaint little town with great services and great possibilities for everybody to mingle in a very serene environment. Over the summer, we invite all our students to look at the resources so that they can start getting in touch with their classmates, with their upcoming classmates. So there's a buddy program. There's a Facebook page, and we invite all our students to register for the orientation activities and fresh activities, which are being put up by the Student Society. There are resources for success that are also made available to all our students starting this summer. So make sure you make use of them in preparation for your upcoming term in the end of August. So there is involvement, the Skills 21 events, all sorts of very interesting resources. And the teaching and learning services also have modules for all students if they want to get or prepare to get ready for their academic semester. The Student Affairs Office is located in Lairdal, which is the student residence on the McDonald campus. And this is where my office is, and this is where you will be getting your ID card. So start knowing where things are. It's important for you to learn or understand what your program requirements will be. So make sure that you have a look at the e-calendar and your particular program, the one that you have decided to pursue, so that you, along with your academic advisor, have a good sense of your plan of action. So get to know your academic advisor as well. So you probably already got a communication from your academic advisor. Stay in touch with the academic advisor. They are truly key to walking with you in your successful path through your academic requirements. You'll have great opportunities once you're here to learn by doing, either via internship opportunities, getting to work part-time in a professor's lab, or undertake a study abroad. So lots of opportunities. So it's never too early or too late to learn about it. So make sure you get involved. In terms of getting involved, you will see there are great opportunities for club activities, for remaining active in athletics. And you can ask all those questions to one of our panelists, Daphne, who can answer as she is the president of the Student Society. At the beginning of term, there's always possibility for you to sign up for any sorts of clubs. There's also a lot of research being conducted on the campus. So there's opportunities for undergraduate students to partake in research projects that are being conducted by master's, PhD, or postdocs or research scientists. So possibility for you to get involved. And you'll get to meet many of those MSc and PhD students. And on that note, I'll ask my colleague, Laura Whitball, to talk a bit about the opportunities for graduate students.
All right. Thank you very much, Valerie. First of all, hello, I'm Laura. Welcome to all our new graduate students who will be coming to start their programs in September. So we're very excited to meet you all at the end of August. And of course, I'll be echoing a lot of the very important points that Valerie has just made, because of course, as undergraduate and graduate students, we're all sharing the same campus. And so there will be many chances for you to interact with each other as undergrads and graduate students. So we hope that you will be joining the orientation activities for grad students that are being organized both on the downtown and McDonald campuses. And you've undoubtedly already received information about these events from various sources. But in the meantime, let's talk about what you could expect as a grad student in our faculty and at Mac campus. So first of all, research, of course, having already been mentioned, you as a graduate student will be taking part in directly in the unique and engaging interdisciplinary research that happens in our faculty. So in key areas of food, nutrition, agriculture, and the natural environment. And you'll be an important part of the faculty's research mission, which is to contribute to solutions to global warming and climate change, food security, food safety, and the management of natural resources. So a lot of in-depth, really important study that is going on here at our campus that you will be part of. To help you along in your academic journey, you'll be receiving support from your thesis supervisor or your program advisor for students in non-thesis programs. You'll have a graduate program director, you have an associate dean of graduate education for our faculty, and the faculty of graduate and postdoctoral studies. So there are many people here to support you during your time here as a grad student. I myself am here today representing the Office of Graduate Studies at McDonald campus. So as your graduate program coordinators, we've already been in touch with many of you during your admissions process, and we will be helping you along until the time you graduate from your program. So we're very pleased to help direct you with any questions you may have. You can reach us by email or come to see us at our office in McDonald Stewart Building on McDonald campus. Very important to know when starting your grad school is that you'll also have a comprehensive support program for your personal health, success, and well-being from the suite of McDonald Student Services, which you'll learn more about a little later in this presentation. And you'll also have a chance to develop important soft skills, so including writing, presenting, teaching, technology, and leadership. And some of the offerings that you will have access to include research and teaching assistantships, the Graphos graduate writing program, our 3-minute thesis competitions or 3MT competitions. There are graduate teaching workshops and much more. Next slide. At Mac campus, graduate students will have opportunities to explore. So you'll be able to explore, as has been mentioned and shown in many beautiful pictures already, a vast and beautiful campus on the shores of the St. Lawrence River. And Mac campus is home not only to world-class researchers, it offers unique research facilities and units. So as has been mentioned and shown already, wonderful McDonald Farm, Morgan Arboretum. We also have the Molson Nature Reserve, many more facilities, state-of-the-art food laboratories, large animal and small animal research units, and the list goes on. So you really have access to a lot of different interesting facilities. And as well, we have recreational facilities here at Met Campus, which have been mentioned, but I'll repeat again because they're pretty awesome. We have McDonald Athletics Complex, we have an outdoor gym, and we have Paddle Mac, which is our unique paddling club on Lac Saint Louis. So very, very different ways for you to, participate in physical recreation and this kind of thing. So another thing to look forward to. You'll also have many opportunities to connect with your fellow grad students. So we have dozens of clubs and associations, intramural sports teams, and as well as our intercollegiate woodsman team, which is pretty unique, type of sports team to have in a university. We have it here at Mac. All the clubs and associations hold lots of different interesting activities and excursions throughout the year. And you can expect an invitation to a clubs night early in the semester in the fall, so you can come and meet them and maybe decide to join one of these different teams or clubs. And as McDonald graduate students, you also have the unique benefit of being supported by two graduate student societies. So you have the McGill Postgraduate Student Society, PGSS, and you have the McDonald Campus Graduate Student Society, MCGSS, which specifically looks after McDonald graduate students. And MCGSS is very much looking forward to meeting you at our upcoming graduate orientation day on the last Friday in August. So there's lots of ways you can get involved, you can show leadership, and but the best thing about being at MAC is that you'll be a part of a close-knit, very multicultural and dynamic student and staff community, and also be a part of the larger McGill University community. So you really get the best of both worlds. So that's my message to you. You're very welcome. You come in and see us, come and interact with us. Reach out to your fellow students, enjoy your time here at MAC. There's a lot waiting for you here. So with that, I will turn it over to my colleagues at Student Services. So
thank you, Laura. Yes, I'll invite Danielle to present a few points on Student Services.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. So yeah, I'm Danielle, and I'm really happy to have the chance to talk to you all today. I work in student services, and so I really want to just let you know about what student services are, what we do. It's vast. We offer a lot of programs and services, so I just want to touch on a few key things. If something resonates with you, you'll be able to go online and dig in a little more, or reach out to us or talk to us via the chat during this session. So student services are really about promoting your success as a student and your well-being. So we're really here to help promote support your academic life. And all of our services, are accessible on both campuses. So if you were finding yourself in the city downtown, you can access us there, or out at Mac campus, and of course remotely. So it's whatever is convenient for our students. And our services are really here for you, not just in your first year, but all your years. So whether you're an undergrad student, graduate, at any point in your student journey, we're here. So I'll just touch on a few of the areas that we offer support in. For new students, we offer a lot of buddy programs. We can help connect you with other student commuters if you're not living on campus and you want to connect with some more people that are living either downtown perhaps and studying at Mac, or living in the St. Anne area. We offer supports for Francophone students as well. All kinds of student groups and programs are available to help you connect with others. So never hesitate to reach out to us if you're looking for some of those opportunities. We also offer support with looking for a job, interviewing for a job. We have great career advisors out here at Mac too. Linda is wonderful and can support you in any part of the job search journey, whether it's preparing for your interview, building a resume, practicing questions for an interview, or looking for jobs. We have a great online job search tool. So maybe you're looking for part-time work while you're a student, or a summer job, or an internship, what have you, whether it's locally or abroad. We have a great tool called My Future that can help you look for work. Also, there's workshops and all kinds of programming offered throughout the year that you'll see advertised. We also offer many Indigenous student supports through our First Peoples House. So we offer academic support, campus support. We can help connect you with community and cultural supports in the area. And they also offer an amazing library and First Peoples residence, and tons of events that happen throughout the year that you'll also hear about. For any international students, if you need help with immigration documents, if you have questions about that, if you have questions about working and obtaining a work permit and what the restrictions are, our advisors are here to help with that. We have great immigration advisors who come out to my campus. They do many workshops and events. I'm sure you'll have attended their pre-arrival webinars already and received a lot of communication from our International Student Services Office already. So it's a great team to reach out to anytime you have questions. Also, as an international student, we do have a mandatory international health insurance program. So that's something that you will have to participate in. And if you're wondering how the healthcare system works here in Quebec or in Canada in general as well, we can help guide you through that process. It can be, a little confusing at first coming to navigating a different healthcare system than what you're used to. But not to worry, we really can help you through any step of that process, whether it's getting reimbursed for medications or not being sure where to access a doctor or how to access the type of specialist you're looking for. We can provide support with all of that process. We also offer a lot of, basically, we really strive to foster an accessible learning experience and provide the resources and tools you need to excel. So our Student Accessibility and Achievement Office, which is currently known as our Office for Students with Disabilities, but by the time you arrive on campus and start your program, it will be known as Student Accessibility and Achievement. They're there to really help you if you're experiencing any barriers to your learning. So that could be something temporary, it could be permanent, episodic, or what have you. If you are experiencing any barriers or have experienced any barriers in the past in your studies, I encourage you to reach out to that office now. The sooner the better. If you are used to receiving any kind of accommodations in your school in the past, the sooner you can register with that office, the better, because they will need to process most likely some medical documentation. And so basically they also offer a tutor matching service, which is great. You can sign up to be matched with a tutor in any of your courses, and they offer a lot of learning support. So in the form of primarily webinars, but you can go for one-on-one advising. But in terms of time management, note-taking strategies, and all kinds of study skills. We also offer spiritual support through our Office of Religious and Spiritual Life. So if you're looking for some individual kind of care with your spirituality, or looking to connect with a particular faith community, or looking to reach out to connect with others within your community, that's what that office is for. They offer some great magazines throughout the year. And have a really neat YouTube channel where you can watch different yoga programs on demand, or guided meditations. So it really spans it. There's a ton of offerings from that office that are a lot of fun to join in on. Financial aid. If you are looking for government financial aid, we can help you in that process. If you've applied for the maximum funding that's already available to you through your government, then you can then be eligible for our McGill Loans and Bursaries program. So if you're interested in that, there's an application form you can complete. You can reach out to us for more information on that. We do offer a work-study program as well. So we subsidize, that office subsidizes some jobs on campus. And so you can be matched with work that way if you're looking for some part-time work. And they offer a lot of tips for budgeting and stuff like this, because as a new student, perhaps living in residence or living in an apartment for the first time, it's a lot to manage a budget in an entirely new lifestyle. So if you're looking for any tips there, we've got a wealth of information to help you. There's webinars on this, or if you really want a one-on-one appointment with someone to really walk through stuff with you, we have that too. And very importantly, last thing I want to touch on is our health and wellness service. So we have a student wellness hub, which really brings together a wide range of health professionals that are here for you, that collaborate and work together to promote your care. So you can make an appointment with a doctor, a nurse, a dietitian. We have local wellness advisors. We have counselors. We have a whole team that is here to support you. They also offer a lot of self-directed care resources online. So if ever you feel you're struggling in a particular area, whether it be with mental health or not, you can check out our Student Wellness Hub for some resources that you can access at home, or if you want to come see us in person, that's available too. There's some great support groups for PhD students, master students, even our undergrads. So I encourage you to check those out as well. It's a great way to connect with your peers and just see how everybody's coping during their studies and pick up some tips and make connections. And our local wellness advisor, Shannon, is a counselor who's based out here at the McDonald campus. And she's a great first point of contact if you feel that you need support in some area, but you're not quite sure what kind of supports. We really encourage you to reach out to her. So to connect with us, really, if you retain one website, it's mcgill.ca/student services. So everything I just spoke about is linked to through our student services website, and you can find all the details there. We also have a McDonald campus specific website, McDonald-Student Services, and of course our Student Wellness Hub, mcgill.ca/wellness-hub for all of our health, mental health and physical health care resources. I would encourage you to follow us on social media as well. Our Instagram is at McGill Stu Serve. We have a fabulous student team that posts a lot of videos, reels to check out. If you really kind of want to get a sense of what it's like to be a student living in the area. If you want to visit a neighborhood downtown, we have all kinds of great teasers of different areas in the city and just different aspects of student life. So I encourage you to check it out. And you can always reach out to us if you have questions on Instagram and stuff like that. We're always available right away to get back to you. We have a great student team that can connect with you there. And of course, so we're available on the downtown campus on McTavish Street if you do find yourself in the city there in the Brown building. And at McDonald campus, we're in the Centennial Center. So wherever your classes are, we're not far from you. So basically, yeah, so we have, what does support look like? Sorry, I should stay on track with my slides. So our support looks like so many different things. We offer programs, workshops, group events. It could be one-on-one appointments with an advisor. It could be peer-to-peer type support. We have a great service called Ask McGill. You'll find us at a table in the McDonald Stewart building if you're around campus. We have students there who can answer any of your questions. So I really like to tell people at McDonald campus, every door is the right door. Whatever your question is, all of our offices, whether we're working within a department in the faculty or student services or a student society, what have you, we're here to answer your questions, and don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, and I will pass it along.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Danielle. So we're about to start the interactive question and answer session with our panelists. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat and we'll try to direct those questions. And to start with, I would like to introduce a McGill parent, Mrs. Wendy Pinto, and one of her 3 kids who are McGill alumni. One is a Mac alum, Anthea Pinto.
Hello, my name is Anthea Pinto and I am a Mac alum. I graduated in 2016 and I'm here with my mom, Wendy.
Hey, this is Wendy Pinto, and just a little bit about myself. I'm a proud mom of 3 daughters who graduated from McGill, and Anthea is my second daughter and she graduated from Mac campus in 2016.
Great.
All right, so that was the icebreaker. So we can start taking questions from the chat. How can I find my advisor? There is a list of the academic advisors for all of the programs on the McGill website. Somebody will put the link on there. There it is. Thank you, Jen. So if you go to the student info advising, you'll have the list, locate your program, click on that, and you'll know who is your advisor with the email address. Email them and they'll take it from there, guide you as to which courses to take and how to make the path not too torturous for you to have a good time while you study in your program and have success. Any other questions? Please feel free to put your questions in the chat. Maybe I can invite our student panelist, Daphne, to say a few words of welcome as the president of the McDonald Campus Undergraduate Student Society. Daphne.
Hi, everyone. My name is Daphne. I use she, her pronouns. I'm going to my third year at MAC, which sounds crazy. I'm in life sciences program. First of all, congratulations to getting in. I was actually in this panel 2 years ago, first time I got in. And I know it can be intimidating sometimes to ask questions and to not know where you're going. But honestly, MAC, I'm from Turkey, so I'm an international student. And I came to Montreal on my own. But MAC campus gave me it's a beautiful campus. There's a beautiful community. Being involved with MCSS, we have Frosh. So Frosh is the orientation events run by MCSS, and it's going to be the last week of August before school starts. And I met a lot of people there, and then being involved with MCSS, just going to my classes. It's been really good 3 years. I also lived in residence, so if you have any questions about being international students, residents, Frosh, anything, let me know. And I'm so excited for all of you.
Thank you, Daphne. Maybe I will ask Stuart to put the second video on and how to prepare to come to McDonald campus from the viewpoint of the parent.
Okay. How did you prepare me for my university journey?
So my husband and I lived in Dubai, so Anthea was actually an international student. So we broke it down in points, made a to-do list, things that she would be worried about. For one, she would be traveling on her own. So there was a lot of play acting, her travel by plane, experiences at the airport, going to a foreign country, and then on landing there, we did a little bit of research. How would she get to campus? Was there a bus that would take her there? The journey, the time that would take her to campus, and then once she reached campus, who would be her point of contact, who would take her and get her through the settling in process.
All right, thank you. And we have a question that maybe Daphne can answer on the interaction with the downtown campus with mostly the students, I guess, that are on the downtown campus. I think as part of Fresh, there is one activity with downtown. Daphne?
Yes. So, well, first of all, from the first presentation, there is the shuttle bus and also the lovely 211 that goes downtown. But for Frosh, we have a bunch of activities with interfaculty activities. So we have a downtown crawl, which means we do it with all other faculties like education, faculty, PTOT, music, arts and science. And what we do is you go there with your own Frosh groups, and then there are like different cafe stops. So you will go from each cafe around McGill campus. So you'll get to see downtown where usually students go, eat breakfast, study. So we have that event. We have an event with all other faculty. So there's science, management. So during these events, you'll get to mix and mingle with other students. They can be international students from all other faculties, from everywhere. I met so many people. I don't know how many people that I met from, like, there's, yeah. And within these events, you meet other people. And there are also, during the year, there are different activities downtown too. Mac campus also offers a lot of activities, clubs. This year I was involved with an event with science faculty. So I get to meet with people from science. There are also different student associations. So if you're, for example, international student, for example, for me, there's a McGill Turkish Student Society. So they had events. So I was able to go there and meet other, like, Turkish people that came to Montreal. So there's the associations. Also, you are under McDonald's Campus Student Society, but you're able to participate in downtown club events as well. So it's kind of best of both worlds. You get to, participate in our club activities, but also downtown activities. And I think that answers your question, but if you want more information about these, you can also just ask me questions, add me on Facebook, anything, and we'll answer.
Thank you, Daphne. There's also a question on when will the Frosh 2022 schedule be available, and someone has difficulty registering. Maybe the registration is not open yet?
Yes, so for Frosh registration, it usually opens second week of August. And you will get the link from Campus Life and Engagement. Also, I just posted our website on Instagram. So if you follow our websites and social media accounts, we also post registration and the schedule third week of August. And once you register online, and when you come to MAC, you're gonna see, if you're moving into residence, you're gonna see next to the move-in tents, there's going to be a huge Frosh tent. You cannot miss it. No worries. We'll be everywhere. So then once you register, you can come there and pick up your Frosh merch. And that will be from August 20th to 22nd. And then Frosh starts on August 23rd to August 29th, which Mac Frosh is the only Frosh that is 7 days. So you will have bunch of events, from ziplining events to like I said, the downtown crawl. We also have it in Saint Anne for you to see cafes and places in Saint Anne. We also have mix and mingle events for 7 days. So I think that answers your question. And also, if you have any problems, you can reach out to me, or you can just DM us on Instagram. We will get back to you. And I also saw another question about privacy in residence. So in my first year, I lived in Laird, and in Laird there are two options. You can live in double rooms or single rooms. Because of COVID in my year, we were all singles in all of the rooms. But usually in single room, of course, it's only you. In the double room, you live with one other person, and you have your own space. You have your own storage space. You even have mini fridges, because in our residence suite there's no dining services. So what's good is we have a kitchen in each floor. So in terms of privacy, I guess you're only with another person or on your own, so you have your own private place, but also you can go into the kitchen or the dining hall and you can cook. That's where I met most of my friends. So it's kind of a good community sense. And don't worry if you don't know how to cook or anything, because a good thing about Mac is we have food science people, we have dietetics people. They know. You'll see that cooking, so you can ask people questions, and that's how you get to meet with other people. We also have eco residence, which it's like 2 floored houses. It's again super close to Mac. And what's good about eco, it's you can share with another person. So two people in one house, or you can share with 6 people, but you will have your own room, but you share the living room area and also the kitchen. but with only 6 people. I lived in both, and I feel like in my first year living in Laird, I was able to meet a lot of people, and then I moved into eco with the people that I met in Laird and had a little bit calmer semester. And now I moved into a house in St. Anne. There's also beautiful houses in St. Anne, and a lot of people will be sharing their Facebook groups to find housing in St. Anne. And it's compared to downtown, it's like the prices are really good. So there are these options. I'm just looking into other, I don't think there's any
Maybe
questions.
if you comment on the communal fridge, that might be more something you would know. I know there are big fridges, but there's mini fridges in the room, right? So you have.
Yes. So in the kitchen, there are 4 communal fridge, and then you have your own mini fridge. So what we did, for example, if you cooked something big that it didn't fit your mini fridge, you would use that. But honestly, I would go shopping like every week. And also, we have a shuttle that takes you to Provigo every Tuesday or Monday, so you get to do your grocery shopping. And then I would put most of my stuff to my fridge, and I would use under my I bought boxes, and I put some other dry stuff under my bed to store. But you also have lockers in the dining hall, so there's a different storage places.
Perfect.
So no disgusting experience. It was really good.
Good. Thank you, Daphne. There's a question from a student having problem to register in one course. So the best would be to contact the academic advisor who will be able to help if you have trouble registering in a particular course. It might be because there's a restriction missing a prerequisite. So the academic advisor will be able to help you. Registering for that course, the earlier the better. So that you will have access to the course content on my courses. So please do contact your academic advisor for the help. There was a question on, do I need to book an appointment to get my ID card? No, you don't. You have to come to Lairdal, room 106, which is Student Affairs Office. And we are open Monday to Thursday from 9 to 4. From now until the 3rd week of August. And after that, we're open Monday to Friday from 9 to 4 to process ID cards. There's a person asking a question about safety of public transport. Definitely shuttle, no problem. It's only McGill students on it. We've never had any issues with it. Even the city bus, I think Montreal is a very safe city. There is no issues. But the last shuttle leaves at 6:30, I think. So usually all students manage to take the shuttle to go back to the downtown campus. So there should be no issues. There's a question about laundry facilities. There are laundromats on campus. There are various places where you could do your laundry, so that's not a problem. If taking courses downtown, definitely students can take courses downtown. It's a good idea, helps you to see a different environment, meet new people. Some programs have restriction as to the number of courses you can take downtown, so check that with your academic advisor. So, but you could take a course in the Faculty of Management, Faculty of Science, there is no issue. But usually there's a minimum number of credit that needs to be taken on campus in order to graduate with a program from this campus. So make sure you follow that, but talk with your academic advisor. You will find out what the limitations might be. Okay, go looking down. Okay, I received an invitation to the welcome reception in the mail. So the welcome reception is on the first day of orientation, so following move-in. So because we invite the parents to attend the welcome reception as well, and they're likely to still be in town because they just move their child into residence on the Saturday or the Sunday. So that kind of launches all activity of both orientation meetings, advising meetings that are organized by my office, Student Affairs, and then fresh activities will be intermingled with that as the week goes on. Somebody asked for getting more information about the shuttle. So every student that has a valid McGill ID card can take the shuttle back and forth between the two campuses. I believe the first bus is at 7 or 7:15, and they start on both directions. So if you're on the MAC campus and you have a course downtown, you can hop on that bus and go to your downtown course. If you chose to live downtown, then you can hop on the first or second bus in the morning to get to your 8:30 class on this campus. You just show your McGill ID card to the bus driver and you can go sit in that shuttle. I do believe most of those shuttles have Wi-Fi, I think, right, Daphne? Or sometimes not. And it's choppy,
Yep.
Right?
The Wi-Fi is a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Is the 7:15 bus usually on time? The earlier bus is usually on time. It's the one after that, yes, you might show up 10, 15 minutes late to your first class. So yeah, the earlier one is the best. Also, I think the first and second week, it's quite busy. So sometimes you're in line to take the shuttle bus and it gets full and you'll have to take the next one. So make sure to show up early if you want to catch a particular shuttle. There is a student discount for public transport. So once you've processed your McGill ID card on the system on Minerva, there should be a link you can click to transfer that information to our public transit system of Montreal, and they will issue you a student accepted Opus card. And with that Opus card, you can get the reduced fare monthly pass. For housing status, you would have to contact Lairdal directly to know what is your housing status. Do service changes on weekends in the residence? I'm not sure exactly what that question then means. Most of our students staying in residence are international students, so they're not necessarily going back home to remote areas within the province. So usually there's a fair amount of students that are in residence on the weekend, so it's usually still quite lively. Activate my health insurance. You should get insurance from the day you travel to us so that you're covered along the way. So from the day you depart your home country would be the best. Daphne, do you know for sport activities, or Danielle, anybody? I'm not sure.
I know that I was following my campus athletics, and they do like on Instagram, and they do post stuff, and you will also see I think they had some posters around when the intramural sports activities start. So we have intramural soccer, basketball, and volleyball, I think. I remember in fall semester, my friends were in the soccer team. I would just go and watch their games. So it's super fun if you're interested in that.
Probably hockey or broomball as well, Daphne, because we do have an arena. They probably have an evening that is free for students to go.
Yes. Oh, the arena, it's also amazing. You can just go for ice skating, or I think we have some teams. I just saw a question about residence bathrooms. So in the residences, you have like gender specified bathrooms, but are also gender neutral bathrooms. So you can pick and choose. And also, I think when you sign up for your room, you answer like a questionnaire with your preferences. So, and if not, you can always contact Lindsay, the residence manager. She will be able to accommodate your needs. But those are the bathroom situations, so you can use whichever you want.
Thank you, Daphne. Any points that I might have missed, Laura or Danielle, that I didn't see go through that we forgot to mention?
I think we covered everything. I might just go back to the question about activating health insurance. Also depends on where you're coming from. If you're coming from one of the Canadian provinces, you're going to continue to be covered by that province's healthcare while you're here. So let's say you're coming from Nova Scotia, you'll want to inform the Nova Scotia health insurance plan that you are studying in Quebec. And then that way they will continue to reimburse you for any healthcare expenses that are incurred here in Quebec. If you're an international student, you're going to have the Blue Cross Health Insurance Plan, which you activate in Minerva. So if you go in your Minerva, you'll be able to find more details on that. But yeah, basically it's just important that wherever you're coming from, unless you're already from Quebec, make sure your plan is aware, or your insurance provider is aware that you're here.
Thank you, Danielle. I'm gonna ask Stuart to show us another video on how to keep motivated from the parents' perspective.
Okay. How did you keep us motivated and help us when maybe we felt overwhelmed during university?
So the hardest thing for us as parents was actually send our daughter off to a country that was at the other side of the world, big time difference. So Skype was a very big thing at the time, and that's what we used every single day. And strangely enough, for the 3 years that our daughter was away from home, we did speak to her every single day, sometimes in the middle of the night for us, but that's when she probably had a question which was so important to her. So we were available to her. It meant us waking up from sleep and then going back to sleep after the question was answered. But yeah, that there was that. We also were aware that we weren't able to send her those very needed care packages. So the care that we gave her was Skype care. I think it did get her through some tough times, because holidays, Christmas holidays or Easter holidays, Thanksgiving, those were times I think our daughter was quite homesick. So I think that constant availability at any time, and a kind of a no holds barred situation where mom, dad are there for you, I think that did the trick to get us through.
Excellent. So unless we have any burning question, I think we're getting towards the end of the session. So I'd like to thank all the panelists, Danielle, Laura, Daphne. Very much appreciated. Everybody in the background that made this happen. So thank you very much, everyone. There will be slides and the videos that will be made available on the website. Please keep an eye open for the schedule for MAC orientation, MAC Fresh. There's been an invitation that was sent in the mail with some of those details. So make sure you check the mail and register for those activities. And attend the welcome reception on the first day of MAC orientation. So I look forward to seeing everyone. There's also going to be a parents tent at orientation, so everybody's welcome. There's going to be a bunch of kiosks as well, reminding everyone of the services being offered. So just remember, we are here for you. We are attentive to your needs and we want your success. You can always reach out to us. If you have any questions between now and your arrival on campus, please feel free to email us. We'll be happy to try to find the answer and support you in your time of needs. We are here for you. Any last points? I think we're good. So we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much. And I look forward. Oh, Daphne, you have something.
Oh yeah, I just want to mention something. I know this was my concern when I first started, not having like a dining services on campus. But last year we opened the restaurant in Kaylee, so it's both a study space, it's a bar, and there's also a restaurant. So this year, when you're back on campus, you'll be able to buy food on campus. We also have Tivix Cafe, but in our restaurant we have like warm food and everything. So I just wanted to say that too. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for making mention of that too. And we've asked them to maybe make meals that students could buy and eat at night later on once it's closed. So we're definitely making sure there are more available services on campus. So thanks for noting that. So thank you, everyone. And we'll close with the McGill Anthem video. Thank you, everyone. Looking forward to meeting you on campus.
Born from a will, made here by dreamers and risk takers, by makers and big thinkers. Through trial and error, we face what's ahead, staying true to the voice that never fails us. Keep learning. We were made for this. Made by lamplight and late nights, by salut and goodbyes, by questioning everything and feeding our curiosity, by testing our resilience, by finding our limits. By pushing forward and by breaking through, by finding a new way, our own way. We're made where ideas are built and built upon, where we come together and we rise above. We are made by McGill.